We are in a rain delay. We got some pretty good size raindrops coming down here at Guaranteed Rate Field. Tarp is on. We do expect for this system to move through and for there to be a window for this game to be played tonight. So we'll get baseball in, just won't be on time. The White Sox are back home after a 3-4 road trip. They won 2 of 3 against the Reds last weekend, but the midweek series saw them drop 3 of 4 to the division rival Royals. Tonight, of course, about the return of Jose Abreu. Makes his first appearance at 35th and Shield since signing with the Houston Astros during this offseason. In 9 years, Abreu was a Rookie of the Year and an MVP. He made 2 All-Star teams. He won 3 Silver Sluggers. He's 3rd all-time on the White Sox career home run list.
And here he comes onto the field, and he just pumped his fist in the air to the crowd and then raced back into the tunnel.
Yeah, that's very Jose-like. So for him to at least acknowledge the fans, a credit to him. And then he went right back down in that little burrow of the dugout and joined his new team.
Michael Kopech makes his 8th start of the season, 3rd at home, 1st against the Astros, 37 2/3 innings, a 5.97 ERA. Home runs have been the issue. Last time out against the Cincinnati Reds, he gave up 4 earned on 4 home runs. He struck out 2, walked 1.
A 2-out, 4-pitch walk to Alvarez, and it'll bring up Kyle Tucker.
He takes strike call.
He thought that one might have been a little high. Mark Wegner thought it was just fine.
And do we have an ejection from the dugout? We have some arguing with the dugout. We do. It's Brian Snitker's son,
the younger Snitker,
that got ejected.
And he didn't last long in this one. Boy, you sit through the rain delay, and then you give yourself not even a half inning before you get the boot.
Full count. The stretch by Kopech, and the next 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 97 to get him. So he works around the 2-out walk. The Astros do not score. The Sox are coming up.
J.P. France starts for the Astros. He made his Major League debut just the other week. Seattle beat them, but it was a good start for France. 5 scoreless innings, 3 hits, a walk. He struck out 5, 85 pitches for the 28-year-old rookie.
2 out and nobody on for Andrew Vaughn, right-handed hitting first baseman, batting .255.
2-1 pitches popped high in the air. Abreu and Maldonado converge. It will be Abreu who takes charge, and that will do it for the White Sox in the bottom of the first. Jose Abreu will lead things off for the Astros in the second inning. Here he is, 9 years with the White Sox, and he will get a nice ovation. Abreu tips his helmet to the crowd. This is a pretty cool moment for Jose.
No, I'm glad he was able to recognize the crowd, because everybody in the stadium that hung around for that 2-hour rain delay was on their feet to cheer for him. So good for Jose.
Just beloved for his work ethic, for his leadership. Elvis Andrews snares a liner for out number 1, and he knows who he got.
Corey Julks at the plate, 2 out and nobody on.
Swing and a foul tip, strike 3, and Kopech is letting the Astros dugout have it, and they're giving it right back, and he just kind of waves them off. So we've got some verbal jousting early on after an inning and a half. 0-0.
No score, Astros and White Sox as we go to the bottom of the second. 1 out and no one on for center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
That ball's crushed. Left center field. Way out of here. 3-1's tasty too sometimes.
Yeah, I wanted to swing at 3-0, but he swung at 3-1 and had the same result. A monstrous home run, his 9th of the year. He's driven in 24. That a no-doubter when he left the bat. Sox have the early lead in this one, and it was 4:28. A blast off the bat of Luis Robert Jr.
See, the hat and coat is a tremendous look for him.
The White Sox strike for the game's first run. Luis Robert Jr. with a long homer, and after 2, White Sox 1, Astros nothing.
Here's Pena. He flew out to center field his last time up. If he does that again, the Astros will be able to score with Tucker good speed on third base and less than 2 outs.
He does. He hits one to right, deep enough you would think. Hazley makes the catch. Tucker with the tag. Hazley's throw not in time. We're tied up at 1. Jeremy Pena with a sac fly on a line drive on an 0-2 pitch ties the game up.
It was actually a gift for Jeremy Pena to be able to put that ball in play. Still got to give him credit for doing that, driving it deep enough into the outfield. Tie ball game.
21 runs batted in, 3rd on the team.
And that'll do it for the Astros in the 4th. 1 run on no hits, 1 man left. And we'll go to the 5th now as the Astros 1 and the White Sox 1.
6 walks issued by Kopech. So 2 outs and 2 men on for Kyle Tucker, who has struck out, walked, and scored the only run so far for the Astros.
Tucker slices one the other way. Benintendi a long run towards the corner. Sliding attempt. It's a fair ball. Maldonado will score. Bregman being held up. And the Astros take a 2-1 lead. Benintendi tried to make a sliding catch. Tucker ends up with an RBI double.
The Astros get their first base hit and take advantage of the 2 walks in this inning. At least one of those walks coming around to score.
Astros get their first hit of the game, and it was almost a great play by Benintendi as he couldn't quite come up with that sliding catch. That will be the final batter Michael Kopech will face tonight. The first hit allowed, but 6 walks, 2 of them came around to score, and he'll leave with second and third and 2 outs in the 5th inning.
The Astros take the lead on Tucker's RBI double, and after 4.5, Astros 2, White Sox 1. There are 2 outs. Jolks in scoring position for Maldonado, who has walked, scored, and struck out.
Maldonado with a base hit down the left field line. Jolks can walk home. Maldi makes it a 3-1 game with an RBI double. 8 hits in his last 8 games for the Astros starting catcher.
An RBI double for Maldonado and a 3-1 Astros lead. Dubon 0 for 2 with a walk. He struck out his last time.
This ball into left field. That'll be down. That's going to head to the wall. Maldi can walk home. Dubon with an RBI double. Back-to-back 2-out RBI doubles for Martin Maldonado, and Mauricio Dubon is now a 4-1 game.
Dubon just goes down and barrels it. Shoots it in that left center field gap. That'll be good for his 8th double, 7th RBI.
The Astros get back-to-back 2-out RBI doubles by Maldonado and Dubon to expand their lead. And we're through 5.5 in Chicago. Astros 4, White Sox 1.
Bottom of the 7th inning at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. The Astros lead 4-1. JP France still out there. A lot of strikes from JP France in this game. And now, after 5 shutout innings in Seattle, has gone 6 innings of 1-run ball here in Chicago. So 2 quick outs for France here in the 7th inning. Here's Gavin Sheets.
And that one's down. That is his first walk. And here comes Dusty Baker with 2 outs. JP France will go 6 2/3 innings tonight. Allows 3 hits. His first walk just then with 2 outs to Gavin Sheets. And he will leave with his team leading this game 4-1. So 11 2/3 innings for France. So far has allowed 1 run in his big league career. A handshake from Dusty. And Astros fans, including the France family, will give him a nice hand as he walks off the mound.
2 outs, runner on first base, 7th inning for the White Sox. Sebi Zavala, the batter, new pitcher for the Astros, Hector Neris.
Made him wait 7 seconds before he threw that pitch at the bottom of the zone, and Zavala couldn't connect. That'll be a strikeout for Neris as he gets through the 7th with the Astros leading 4-1.
9th inning at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Astros with a 4-1 lead over the White Sox. Yordan Alvarez leads it off.
Yordan hits one way up there. When this comes down, it'll be home run number 9 on the season. A monumental blast off the bat of Yordan Alvarez. That had everything. Launch angle, distance, exit velocity.
113.5 exit velo, 40-degree launch angle at 428 feet later. Yordan has yet another home run.
And it's now a 5-1 game.